There it is! Oh, I love it, there's an American flag behind it. So did the wallpaper. Cool! You can do air refueling. There's a campaign for it? No. The Vegan has a campaign, but not that one. I paid $60 for this thing. Fuck's sake. S4 Plus, what does it mean? Startup taxi and take off. Startup. Start the tutorial. If someone played this game a lot and sort of knowing what every buttons do and everything was, they were really good at this fucking game. And there was a takeoff ready F15E, a real one standing like completely open, and he could just have jumped in and take off with it. Would he be able to? Yeah, but everything was in it. Oh my god, here we go. Fly. How do I free look?
Welcome to this first training session. Please wait for everything to load properly. I will be sitting here behind the console, controlling the flow and giving you instructions.
Thank you.
Now these lessons are designed to be short and sweet, without overwhelming you with too many details, and generally focusing on one thing at a time. With the exception of a few like startup, shutdown, and landing, because those would be difficult to split into shorter lessons.
True? True?
Okay, remember, this is a simulator, so don't worry if you jack something up. In separate sessions, we'll cover all the basics like systems, procedures, and weapons. Alright, now let's begin with starting her up.
Hey, could you explain to me how I look around in the
cockpit?
cockpit?
Working your way around the cockpit starting from left to right. It might not necessarily be the order advised by our official manuals, but it's a time-sacred and battle-proven way of doing things. And you wouldn't like to be the one breaking tradition, right?
No, I don't want to be, no. Sir.
On the left side, mic switch to on.
Alt-C, okay. Mic switch to on.
Anti-collision lights to on.
I can't see it, sir. How do I move around in the cockpit? Why is free look a double click?
Position lights to 3.
Are you sitting behind me? Why 3? You have to explain more.
Set the conformal tank switch to the stop transfer position.
Set the conformal tank switch to stop transfer position. Sir, what's a conformal tank?
Next, set both inlet ramp switches to auto. Okay, moving on. Turn on all 3 cast switches, yaw, roll, and pitch.
Oh, so that's like the shit that's gonna keep the... Is that a cast like in Kerbal Space Program? Sir, I asked you a question. Is this like Kerbal Space Program? Oh, yeah, no, I'm thinking about SAS. Don't get sassy with me now.
Check that the anti-skid is in the norm, hook is up, landing gear handle is down, master arm is off.
And jettison buttons are
Whoa!
not pushed.
What the fuck? I don't know what I did! What did you say? Okay.
Set the oxygen switch to on. 100% oxygen.
Oh my god, what did I do?
Out that raging hangover headache.
Okay, hang on.
Turn the left and right generator switches to on.
Okay, so F said, wait, Alt said. Okay, thank you. It's an American behind me. Wait a second, you're Swedish. In an American F15E on the 4th of July. I will consume your soul, Swedish son of a bitch. Hang on, one more. There we go.
JFS starter switch to on.
JSF starter switch to on. This is a terrible tutorial, sir, because you're literally just telling me, but not explaining why you're doing it.
Lift the covers on the left and right engine master switch.
Should I turn them
Set
on?
both switches to on.
Got it,
Place
sir.
the covers back down. Set the ECS switch to auto. Without it, your avionics won't get any cooling and may shut down or even get damaged.
Okay. That's stuff I want. That's what I want to hear. Oh god, I just moved that thing.
Make sure that the bleed valves are set to both.
Oh, canopy. Okay, that's good.
Alright, now on to the actual engine start. Pull and release the JFS handle. The starter ready light has to come up within 10 seconds. Make sure to left click on the handle, as right clicking will turn it. We're about to go to the warning system checks. I will continue with my instructions either after all the audible warnings are played, which will take some time, or after they are silenced with the DW tone silent switch. Press it now so that you are familiar with its location. Check the fire warning system by placing the fire extinguisher switch in the test position. AMAD fire light should come on.
Warning, AMAD fire. Warning, AMAD fire. Warning, AMAD fire. Warning, AMAD fire.
I just turned it on a little bit. Is that okay?
Let's move to the right engine start. Raise and release the finger lift on the right throttle.
Oh no, I'm turning stuff underneath the button! Formation lights, it's fine. Oh god. I can look around on the numpad too. Oh shit. How do I move a troll in this? Oh no, what the fuck was that? Anti-collision light. Shift home? What? Right alt plus home? Is it home and end? Throttle away.
Wait for the engine monitor to come online, which will happen at around 15% RPM.
Oh god, what did
Observe
it do?
Engine indications and wait for it to stabilize at around 26%.
It's shaking!
Check the fire warning system again by placing the fire extinguisher switch in the test position. This time,
Oh, fuck,
AMAD and both
Warning,
engine fire lights
AMAD
should come
fire.
on.
Warning, AMAD
I'll
fire.
just charge it again,
Warning,
sir, a little bit. Is that
engine
okay?
Fire left. Warning, engine fire left. Warning.
Shut up, bitch.
Now move the right throttle to the idle position to start pumping fuel to the engine.
No, don't move that. Where's there controls? Oh shit. Throttle. Up and down. Oh god, oh god. Page up, page down. Num minus num 2. Oh god!
It takes around 10 seconds for the RPM to start raising further. At between 55 to 60%, the JFS will disengage, the main generator will come online, and the right ramp will drop down.
I only have one engine, sir!
You should once again check the fire warning system by pressing the fire extinguisher switch down. All warning lights should now be on, including the right
Warning,
and left.
Oh, God.
AMAD, fire. Warning, AMAD, fire. Warning, engine, fire.
I worked it. I worked it.
Warning, engine, fire, left.
Shut up!
Warning, engine, AB, burn, warning, AB, burn through, AB, burn through, right.
Close the
AB,
canopy
burn
by
through,
pushing the
right.
canopy handle to the down position.
I already did. We only have one engine,
Now
sir.
lock it by pushing the handle fully forward. Now it's time to start the left engine. Raise and release the finger lift on the left throttle.
What?
Again, watch the engine indication. When RPM reaches 26%, push the left throttle to idle. At around 60% RPM, the left ramp should drop down.
I'm moving both the throttles. Fuck it, where's the brakes? I'm taking off.
Turn on the UFC by rotating the brightness knob clockwise.
Okay, you're gonna continue even though we haven't... Okay. Ah! What the fuck?!
Turn on both radios by pushing the channel selector knobs. Turn on both MPDs and the MPCD. Turn on the HUD by cranking the brightness knob clockwise to the desired intensity.
Full speed.
Check the warning and caution lights by pressing and holding the lights test switch. Let's move to the sensors panel now. Set the radar altimeter to on. Set the terrain following radar to standby. Set the radar knob to on. Turn on the nav FLIR switch.
Got it?
Set the INS alignment knob to GC align.
Got it?
A GC no taxi legend is now displayed on the HUD. The alignment process should take around 4 minutes.
Why?
Let's set up the remaining lights. Vertical tail floodlight to on. And formation lights to 3. At this stage you would perform a flight controls check, but you need a crew chief for that. We won't go ahead and pretend we have one since this is a sim. but I do encourage you to watch Not-So's startup video on the Razman channel to see how it should work.
Cute.
This is also a good moment to set up your screens and PAX programs, but both things will be covered by a separate training lesson. Okay, we're almost ready. Set the conformal tank switch back to transfer. Set the fuel knob to conformal tank's position. Check the total fuel quantity and set the bingo as desired, say to 3,000 pounds with the bingo fuel knob. Uncage the standby attitude indicator.
You have to simultaneously pull it, left click, and use mouse wheel. That.
Normally you would also set the altimeter to the airfield elevation using the knob. Remember that the standard setting is 2992, and you should set that whenever you pass the transition altitude in a specific FAA or ICAO region that you're operating in.
Got it. It's 2992.
Alright, check that the GC OK is displayed on the HUD, and if it is, turn the INS knob to nav.
I'm not gonna do what you said before, because I don't know.
And that's it. In the next lesson, we'll cover taxi and takeoff procedures.
Oh, thank
I also
God, we only
promise
have
that
one
from now
Indian
on, these
anyway.
lessons will be much shorter and more to the point, keeping them at 10 minutes maximum.
Where's brakes usually at the keyboard? Can I take off with this thing if I wanted to? What's brake? We. No, parking brake or whatever is turned on. We doesn't do anything. Pull to inject. Look for a yellow-red thing on the left for parking brakes. Oh god, no, I did that again. Shit. Yellow-red. Oh, that was wrong. Cool. What's this? Landing gear. Fucking fire me! Nuclear consent switch cover? What the fuck? We locked in! That's the problem! Okay, so I'm supposed to go back now to the next one. Briefing. How the fuck do I quit without going to the desktop? I have to go quit, okay. And next. Taxi and takeoff. Cool. Start. So when we go into Ukraine, sir? 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 Did it crash? Oh, it did. This game crashes all the time. I remember that in the past too. I'm gonna do the false flag in a nuclear reactor, Robert. Listen here, this is what's gonna happen. We are gonna approach the nuclear power plant at the same time as the Russians are gonna do the false flag. So we're both gonna do the false flag at the same time and go like, what the fuck? What the fuck is gonna be like? What the fuck?
Lillard. Shut the bomb.
You haven't even left the ground yet. Listen here, they don't just put... I swear to God, you probably spent 3 years before you even sit in one of those before you got fucking, you know, training. Yeah, Ukrainians can't get a break with that shit. At least they're gonna have a fun expansion to Stalker, I guess. Come on. Come on! I wanna see a Japanese Stalker game. That would be way cool. They have a fucking zone as well now. Fuck yeah, I'm not gonna log in. I'm not gonna be a piece of shit or anything like that, but these people deserves a clap, right? With how much effort and shit they put into these things. Okay. Each expensive plane will give you 300 hours plus. Is there any DCS professionals in chat? Anyone that has at least 1,000 hours in it? DCS, not fucking Marvel crap. I mean, cape shit. Oh god, it's already turned on. Sir!
Back. Please wait for permission to load properly. Today you will practice taxiing, taking off, and climbing in the F15E.
It's very loud, sir.
And no, I don't mean climbing into the strike, but rather getting to the desired altitude as efficiently as possible. I've loaded the mission with the aircraft hot on the parking spot and ready for taxi.
How do I
Okay,
reset
first
the no-
release the parking brake.
There's the parking brake! You fuckers lied to me!
Slightly advance the throttle, and as the aircraft starts to roll, test the toe brakes.
Got it, sir?
Now, advance the throttle again, and as the aircraft starts rolling, steer left and right to check the nose wheel steering. Then stop again. Check all the warning and caution lights.
How do I yaw?
tower and request taxi clearance, so let's assume I just did. We'll taxi to runway 23 left. Gently push
This
the
is
throttles,
rolling, you idiots.
taxi out, and turn left.
I don't push the pedals down there. Put an axe, okay. Good job, chat. Taxi to runway 23 left. Got it, sir.
You can increase your turn right by pressing and holding the nose wheel steering button on the stick. Try it now if you want.
Nah, I'm fine. I think it steers pretty well. Look.
Pay close attention to taxi speed. Remember that if the aircraft is light, it will have a tendency to accelerate even with very little power. If it's heavy, you should perform all turns at minimum practical speed and maximum practical radius.
Yes, yes, sir. Want me to roll out on the runway?
Okay, stop here. Now re-engage the parking brake. Confirm the inlet ramp switches are in auto.
They are.
Check that the ejection control safety lever is armed.
Is it?
Check for free and correct flight control movements.
Check for what? What the fuck are you on about? Check for free and correct flight.
Make sure that the flap switch is set to down.
It probably is.
Now push the takeoff trim button and hold it until the light turns on
Y'all
and
rate.
an audible warning is heard.
Y'all rate.
Fuck, rape?
Check that the canopy is closed and locked.
It is? Oh god, no! There we go.
Now turn on the radar by placing the knob in the on position. Set the pitot and engine heat switches as required. If you don't expect icing conditions, you can leave the engine heat off.
Yeah, I'm not fucking. Do you see the weather?
Check that the INS knob is set to nav.
It is.
Landing light on.
There we go. Wait, did I turn it off?
With that, you're ready to enter the active runway. Again, normally you would request clearance from the tower before doing so.
Fuck that.
Release the parking brake.
I have.
Enter the runway and try and line up down the center line.
Got it?
Apply the toe brakes and hold them.
Got it?
And this is why you should never skip leg day at the gym.
I have twig legs, sir.
Advance the throttles to 82% and check the instrument and warning caution lights. Also, verify the engine monitor display and check that the FTIT and fuel pressure rise above idle. Fuel flows above 4,000 pounds per hour.
Shut up!
Nozzle position is
Full
around
power!
50% open. Satisfied, release the brakes and advance throttles to middle or max power. As you reach rotation speed, right about now, gently pull the stick until the WC on the HUD intercepts the 10-degree line on the pitch ladder. If the nose wants to go up, trim it down until you're happy. Raise your gear.
Got it, sir?
And flaps. Climb Now
Oh god.
keep at airspeed until you reach 0.90 Mach in middle power. Then keep 0.90 Mach until you reach the cruise altitude.
Do you tell me to do a barrel roll? Alright, sir! Oh god! So how do I unlock the guns? We're doing a loop, sir! Hold on!
Over G.
Alright,
Over
well
G.
done. This concludes the taxi and takeoff part of the training.
Don't worry, sir. I'm gonna go back and land it. I don't need an next tutorial. Alright, where's the landing gear? Probably have to slow down first. Where was the landing gear? Anyone remember? Is that the runway? Oh, wait, is that the runway? Which one is the runway? Doesn't matter. Coming in for landing, sir. Give it a little bit more power. Is the gear down? Turn on the flaps.
Low altitude. Low altitude.
Cool. Awesome. Fucking shot down with that fucking Yugo that drove by. Fuck, yeah, that's gonna be expensive to replace that fence. Oh my god, that's amazing. Oh, okay, calm down. Where's landing? Programming displays. Boring. Using the radios. Overhead brake. The F15 is an old garbage plane. It's not expensive. Don't worry about it. My side, the USA. Goddamn right. Oh god, we're flying.
Welcome back. Please wait for everything to load properly. I have paused the simulation so you can fully focus on the task at hand.
Oh, okay.
Today we'll learn how to take command of displays and front cockpit. Give me a second to set everything
Give me a second to lower the fucking audio.
up properly for you. There, that's better. The process itself is very simple. You will be using the castle switch on your stick. Yes, the very stick you can't see on the screen to do that.
Okay.
You can take command of the HUD, left MPD, right MPD, and the bottom MPCD. Let's start with the displays.
Alright.
To take control of the MPD or MPCD, press and hold the castle switch on your stick in the direction of the display you want to use until 4 short vertical lines show at the bottom of the given screen. Feel free to practice as I talk about the details.
What the fuck are you talking about?
So as an example, to take control of the air-to-air radar on the left MPD, hold the castle switch left until the command marks appear. If you want to control the lantern pod, currently displayed on the MPCD, hold the castle switch aft.
What's aft?
Chances are that you already messed something up, and now you can see the Tactical Electronic Warfare System, or TEWS in short, on the right MPD and ADI on the MPCD. That's because you short press the castle switch right and or aft, respectively.
This streamer doesn't even have a
Use the
flight
push
stick.
button
No,
11
who
to
the
bring up
fuck
the
has
menu,
one of
and then
those?
select AG radar
I don't have
again on the
autism.
right MPD and TGP on ADI. Not all displays can be commanded. Those that provide information only, like the engine page or HSI, won't cooperate, and neither will the HUD repeater. Speaking of which, taking command of the HUD is a little different. Let me know when you're happy with the MPDs, and yeah, I know it's not rocket science, and are ready to move on to the HUD.
Yeah, thank you.
Alright, so to take command of the HUD, you have to first press the castle switch down. Down, not aft, mind you. And then short push it forward. If you do this correctly, you'll see the in command queue just above the Mach number on the left side of the HUD.
What?
If you don't, you'll notice that you're changing the master mode between air-to-air and air-to-ground, because this is what happens when you just push the castle switch forward without properly pressing it down first.
Of course.
It all seems straightforward, but takes some time getting used to. So go ahead and practice. In the next lesson, we will go a bit deeper into the displays and learn how to program them and set them up for various master modes.
I want to shoot the guns. Wait, is it over, this one? Okay. Program and display using radio. Navigation introduction. What's overhead brake? Landing procedures. Oh god.
Alright, time to learn how to put this baby down in one piece. There will be lots of moving parts in this mission and much less time to ponder them. Therefore, it's a good thing that we're starting in a simulator.
Good.
I have paused this lesson in order to go through all the steps while you are not actually flying the jet. Once I'm confident you know what should be done and in what order, I will unpause and let you try to land. I have changed the position of some of the switches so that you're actually going to have to flip them as part of the descent checklist. You know, it's good to start that muscle memory process early.
Shut the fuck
You
up.
may be wondering about setting up the displays for landing, and there is no rule. It all comes down to personal preferences, but it's a good idea to have the ADI and the HSI up. Also, you might want to set up the TACAN to monitor and back up the approach.
I gotta use my eyes. How about that?
Okay, first thing is the descent check, done in both cockpits. In the front seat, you'll need to check the following knobs and switches. Set the master arm switch to safe. Check the altimeter setting. In this case, we have a standard 2992, so all is good. Check that the terrain following radar power switch is set to the standby or off position.
Yes, ma'am.
Set the pitot heat and the engine heat switches as required. Again, we don't need them during this approach, so make sure they're set to off. And finally, the external lights. Position lights to desired brightness, let's say 4. Anti-collision lights on. In the back, your Wizzo would make sure that the CMD knob and the targeting pod switch are both in standby.
Got it.
Alright, descent checklist complete.
The word flaps.
I'll unpause the lesson, but before I do, let me quickly guide you through all the steps. You'll descend to 1,600 feet AGL and keep 300 knots indicated, flying directly over the runway.
Why?
Once you pass the middle of the runway, turn left, reducing throttle to idle. Do not descend during the turn. Stay at 1,600 feet AGL. Your goal now is to roll out on the reciprocal heading to the runway and putting it somewhere between the missile rail on the wing and the wingtip once you complete the 180-degree turn. As your airspeed drops to 250 knots indicated, lower your landing gear and flaps.
What the fuck is an overhead brake, sir?
Once you are flying parallel to the runway at the reciprocal heading on the downwind leg, you will perform the landing checklist. This will consist of checking that the landing gear is down and locked, checking that your flaps are down,
They are.
checking that the hydraulic gauges are in the green, checking that your landing light is on,
It isn't.
checking that the anti-skid is in the normal position, checking that the parking brake is set to off.
It is.
After you finish all of this, it will be about time for the base turn to final. Wait for the runway to be 45 degrees behind your left wing and your speed to drop below 200 knots indicated. You will push the nose down between 5 and 10 degrees and hold the AOA between 20 and 25 while turning to final.
So why don't I
Roll
land
out on
instantly?
final. The goal is to keep the AOA between 20 and 22 all the way to the flare. Except with such AOA, there really is no flare. Just
Okay, hang
full
on.
power and add speed brake as you cross the underrun. You have it all listed in your knee board if you want to go through it once again. Let me know when you're ready to unpause the sim.
Let's do it. I did catch any of the last things you just said.
Okay, descend to 1,600 feet AGL and keep 300 knots.
Okay.
Align yourself with the runway, magnetic heading of 119.
Where do I see altitude on this thing? And where do I see my speed?
You're a little low.
Sorry.
Reduce your speed.
Alright.
You're too low.
Yeah, but I'm gonna land, asshole.
Going too fast.
Fucking judging me.
Damn,
Oh wait,
I feel like an LSO. All you were asked to do is to fly level and with a constant airspeed.
wasn't
Okay,
LSO.
get ready for that left-hand turn. 3, 2, 1, now. Throttle idle. Keep the altitude. You want to have the wingtip on the runway after you roll out. Gear and flaps down.
Got it. Oh fuck. Oh no. Oh no, fuck, I did that shit again. Oh no, that was a boom. How do I
Wings level at a heading of 299. If you've done it correctly, your left wingtip should be touching the runway.
I can't see anything. Oh no, fuck, I opened the goddamn.
before landing checklist. Landing gear down. Flaps down.
Yeah, I don't know if they are down, sir.
Hydraulic pressure green. Landing light on.
The landing gear are down, right? Yes. It all went to shit. Wait a second. Is that my altitude? And is that my speed? Oh! I was looking at like these things. Alright, hang on. I'm coming in for landing anyway.
Low altitude. Low altitude.
Shut up! Yeah, landing. Oh shit, it's not on. I have to brake first though. Why did people not believe me? This is loud. Let's get some fresh air. And never take off again! Hold on, sir. Yeehaw! Okay, Chad, I'm gonna do what's called a loop-de-loop spinneroo, and I'm gonna go straight back. Can you hear me? Okay, look at this. Oh god, what the fuck?
Low altitude. Low altitude.
Shut up. We're going way too fast to land again. Is it a good noise or a bad noise? Oh! When you do that, you slow down a lot. That's why they wanted to do the thing, doing.
Low altitude. Low altitude.
turn, you bitch!
Low altitude. Low altitude.
Cool. It's a mission. I'm ready. Instant action. F15. Free flight day? Is it just me flying around freely? Can I shoot my guns in that? Alright, let's figure out how to take off in this thing. Oh god, fuck, oh Jesus Christ, look how cool this is. Look, I have clouds here. Can I turn that quickly? Unironically? I'm gonna go into the cloud. Oh, look at the cloud above and below. There's two different clouds.
Pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up.
Why? Oh god, what the fuck just happened?
Pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up.
Low.
That's awesome. There's so many good clips today. Oh man, I never had this fun streaming in a long time. This is amazing. Can I redo it? Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, I could. Can I find a place to land? That would be nice. God damn, this game is cool. Get a HOTAS and head tracker, you dingus. What's the current head tracker you're supposed to get if you want to play something like this? Track IR? I have a Track IR 5 from like a decade and a half ago. It's still the newest oh my fucking god, I have it somewhere. I need to use a cap and put a fucking thing on it. No, wait, I got the, like, 3-dot thing. So I should have an updated one, even. How do you see through clouds? Oh no, this is the same thing again. You better find a place to land. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna need to have a stick if I wanna be able to do anything of the other stuff, because like, yeah, you just press down this joystick on the joystick and then you push it aft and this side for the hot ass and the itchy balls. How do I shoot my cannons? This thing should have cannons, right? Master arm switch. Oh! And... oh, sick! Fuck this mountain. Alright, so where is the landing ground? Oh, cool. Are we full speed? Now we are. How do I activate the afterburners? F3 for cool flyby. Whoa! Ow, my ears! Oh god, yeah. Negative G's is gonna destroy my brain, isn't it? Good thing I don't have one. Ow, it hurts my brain. So, does anyone do this in VR? This has to be fucking badass in VR. You probably have those gloves. I saw those settings. You can use the gloves, the motion glove things. So how do we use the map? Oh god. No fucking negative brain damage. VTOL VR is easier to play. I have tried VTOL VR and it destroys my brain. Hey, I think there's a runway there by Gutauta. So we can bring this boy down over there. How do I hide the stick? It's kind of in the way of the map. Now I'm fine. My jet farted? Yeah. It does that sometimes. Let's see. This is starting a bit... Where the fuck... is it supposed to be water here somewhere? Oh wait, it is. Oh, perfect! There's a runway! This is Bandit 69er coming in for landing. Over. Let me just bleed some speed off. Oh god, where the fuck am I? Am I flying up or down? Whoa! What do you mean? Okay. What the fuck beeping is that, damn it? Okay, this is Bandit coming in and putting the landing gear down. Let's hope they don't get ripped off. I think I have bombs on this thing. Fuck. Alright, here we go. What is a good speed for landing? Oh, the flaps. Are they on?
Low altitude. Low altitude.
Oh fuck.
Low altitude. Low altitude.
Oh! Oh, that was not good. Wrong way. There we go. We're on fire! Hang on, we have trained for this.
Warning, aim at fire. Warning, aim at fire. Warning, engine fire left. Warning, engine fire left. Warning, engine fire right. Warning, engine fire right. AB burn through left. AB burn through left. AB burn through right. AB burn through right.
How do I eject? Hey, we have fire behind us, sir! We should probably move, sir. Oh. Jesus Christ, we lost the wing. Ah! I love you. I love you. Is that the face of someone who's gonna be dishonorably discharged? For crashing an F-15. You know his life is over, everything he's worked for is over. His entire career. He will justify against me, I'll kill him. Oh god, we're missing some shit in the back on this side too. That's not good. What happened? I'm in the ground. I got squished.